Test, test. Alors, désolé. Que c'est? Test, test. Test. Ok, prêt. Ça joue ça tout. Ok. Ok, ok, ok. J'en étais où? Voilà. Perdre. Et allons-y. Là, on fait peur, eux. On va retourner là-bas. Allons-y, allons-y. Où il est? Hop, 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 il est derrière moi. Ah oui, à 700 mètres quand même. Ah oui, c'est carrément... Ah oui. Ah non, c'est même pas là. Mais non, c'est pas... Regarde. Alors on part ici. Test. Ouais. J'ai l'impression que le micro il déconne. Initialisation. Des quêtes, oui. Ah oui, village de machin. Alors attends. Là c'est pour sortir. Là aussi c'est pour sortir. Là. Ah.
What do you seek?
Le roi.
I am in need of your help, Dedra.
You have done great deeds for the Senja and Anedas. I have not forgotten, so speak. I am listening.
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I know you were among those who last saw him. Do you know where he can be found?
The last time that I saw him, we were united in council at Dorhad Genedu. We needed to decide what to do about you, the Renoikse, and we could not come to an agreement. Ulan spoke about all we could supposedly learn from you and obtain from you. Duncan spoke of maintaining a balance so nothing would change, and of course Bloodnid and I spoke of battle. Vinbar remained unconvinced. He did not like you, but he feared the fighting would scar our island. He decided to go to the heart of the Isle, in order to hear the counsel of Enolmil Frichtiman. He told us that this retreat from the world would take time, and I have not seen him since.
He is still there.
No, that was a very long time ago. Speak to those close to him, in Wenshavar, in his village. Wherever he has chosen to disappear, he would have gone there first.
Thank you, Dedra.
Ok. Le loot n'a pas reparu. Ah, nouvelle région. Non. Alors attends. Ah, il y a un truc là-haut. Donc là, il y a un truc là-haut. Donc pour y aller, on par là. Ok, là j'ai un point. Pas. Je crois pas par contre. Donc il propose de tous les ennemis.
In this battle. Our enemy. May the shadow engulf.
Alors, attends. Les lumineux touchent également les alliés en la moitié des pliés. Un sur deux. Donc c'est par là. Attends, c'est derrière moi.
Bird Tirtomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi. And I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island. But I was hoping someone here might know where he is hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar.
Hold
The
down
sky
there.
is our roof. The mountain our cradle. They offer us their feathers that we weave with wool to make clothing that is appreciated by... And also, of course, it is the village that has given birth. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the High King? You must...
He is a great Donigad. Wise, just, and through him, the En-on Milfrictimen makes their voice be known. But he has been gone for several moons. What the man I for one. Anything else?
No.
Tell me about Sarah.
She is a ferocious warrior. And like I told you, she is the Menundanem. They gave themselves one to the other many cycles ago. Perhaps that is why she has left. Anything else?
Non, non.
Goodbye.
What hour?
Ok. Donc, interroger les proches du roi.
Tumad, it is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the En-on Milfrictimen.
He is becoming a Nadaig. It is the fate of the wisest among us.
Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern of knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared, but someone here in his village might know.
If anyone knows anything else,
Ok.
Thank you for your help.
وأعلمسك.
D'accord. Interroger les plus proches. Tac, tac. Attends, toi, je t'ai interrogé, toi aussi. Qui tu veux que j'interroge là? Mhm. Qui c'est que j'ai loupé là? Ça, j'ai loupé personne, si. Continuez à... attends, toi, je t'ai interrogé tout à l'heure, ouais, c'était promis. Ouais. Alors, autre part que je dois aller? Hein? Interroger les proches. Attends. Non, on s'ouvre pas, hein. Non, non. Non. Oui. Je vois pas qui c'est que j'ai raté, là. Quelqu'un ici, là? C'est le point de TP, ok. Hein? Mhm. Mais je vois pas qui c'est que j'ai raté, là. Interroger les proches. Elle est dans... Il y a la grotte, là, la fameuse grotte, mais... Ouais, ça sert à rien ce que je viens de faire, mais bon. Non, non. Voilà, il y a un truc que j'ai pas fait. Il y a une question que j'ai pas posée à quelqu'un, là. Ça valide pas, là.
Might I do something for you?
Ah, ça,
I heard
d'accord.
talk about a cavern of knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here. But the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place. A place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Goodbye.
Wa awalan seg.
Ok. Tac, 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 d'accord. Je vais pas interroger. Ok. Voilà. Mhm. Ouais. Donc là, on peut pas. Il va falloir remonter ici, là. Alors là. Ouais. Voilà, j'en ai déjà pas mal. Ah. Non. Pas là. C'est pas là-bas qu'il faut que j'aille. Eh merde. Là, je prends, mais je m'en résine du sang du dragon. Faudrait bien avoir l'utilité pour faire une armure ou un truc comme ça. Ok. Non.
Speak, savage! What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in! Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
Ah.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us. You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed,
to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that,
Bon, si on descendait tous les buter.
these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
I understand you may be impatient, and these so-called scholars deserve to be punished. But if we waited until nightfall, we could set her free discreetly and take her somewhere safe.
En attendant la nuit. Bon, par contre, je ne peux pas descendre par là. Il a. Non. Je peux pas le buter là? Non? Ils vont se réveiller.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe that this is where he is hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Non. Voilà. Du monde là. Ah,
May the
bon.
enlightened protect me in this battle.
Moi je voulais pas.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Ah bordel. Non non, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Voilà. Ouais, on peut passer par là. Suivons là jusqu'à la grotte. Voilà, attends, je vais sauvegarder avant.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you are not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. But remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect.
Put your fears to rest. We have not... How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Ah donc j'ai 4 trucs à visiter dans la grotte, d'accord.
Paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he is walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundenem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaikse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Ok, je te gêne, vas-y, vas-y. Pas mal. Ah, après ça par là.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt...
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph different.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Graine de la montagne. Un passage vers le lieu natif, j'avais découvert.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. It seems that this door is just in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here, there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Oh. Il n'y a rien qui... Non.
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see a path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there is still enough of him left to answer us.
What do you hope to ask of him?
We hope that he will agree to take us into the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu.
What do you hope to ask of him? Why would the Renaik say? It matter not. My head spins. I will wait for you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you shortly.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Là-bas, t'as une porte, mais ça doit être la porte où on est rentré. Hein? Alors c'est tout. Ouais, bon, on reste sur la gauche. Par contre là, un passage. On peut monter là, non? Non, ça doit être la chemin de sortie.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Au nord-ouest. Ah oui. On ici. Manquement de machin.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the fire engulf our enemies!
Là, je vois rien.
this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Au niveau 23. Ouais, donc c'est juste un point ici. Je n'utilise pas fureur en plus. Mais faudrait l'utiliser. En fureur. Demande de position. Ça affine. Ah. Un truc.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. In fact, Vinbar visibly went through this passage not long ago.
Sacré. De Vinbar suit. Retrouver la piste de Vinbar. Il n'y a pas de...
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Heureusement quand même qu'on est en mode histoire. Hein. Sinon ça aurait été... Je sens que je me rappelle plein le cul. Il n'y a rien. Ah. Non. Et flûte. En plus, c'est pas sûr que...
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemy!
Ouais, mais je vais être obligé de les combattre là. Donc la star, j'ai pas l'impression que ça fonctionnait. Et alors attends, ce qu'à vendre. Non. De guérisseur. Je peux même pas prendre ça parce que j'ai pas assez d'agilité ou de force de toute façon. Donc ouais, faut pas d'aller loin. Clé de sauvegarde de l'acquisition. Rien. Ça irait avec le haut en fait. Ou 200. Plus 20. 12. 24. Ah oui, ça je peux pas tout pour l'instant, c'est pour artisan 3. pas joli, mais... Ok, ouais, j'ai pas grand chose. Ça peut pas le porter. Faute d'inquisiteur, faute d'évêque. Clochette. Bien que je suis en mode histoire. Ah, d'accord. Quelque chose à me dire.
Parents, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
I cannot go there now, but we will talk about it again.
Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Alors. Donc, quête annexe. Ouais, ça allait là. Donc, on va le faire après. T'as pas autre chose à me dire, toi?
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal.
Do tell.
You will have to do that.
Ok, on verra ça après.
Exactly. Without. This is how. So.
It is certainly. Of course. I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Voilà, on verra ça plus tard. On n'a pas le temps. Là. On va faire tout en même temps. Ah, peut-être après ça, après le. Si on finit cette quête. Ah, le lieu découvert. Encore un nouveau lieu. Ah bah de toute façon il n'y a pas le choix, c'est tout droit de toute façon.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Non, on peut pas.
Bloodied feathers.
May the Enlightened preserve us. They are enormous. What manner of bird could have lost them?
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains.
Et on va devoir le combattre.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Des plumes géantes, où ça? J'ai rien vu. Là-dessus, non? Attends. Je dois être aveugle. Je les vois pas. Là t'as un passage et là t'as une grotte. Munitions, alors, hein. Je pense que ça serait plus que ça, là. Il faut les voir, les machins de
Over
minerais.
there, more feathers.
Tes plumes. Où tu vois tes plumes? À quoi ils ressemblent tes plumes? Je les vois pas du tout.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Ah. Ça sert à fin. Ah, par contre, là, je peux pas. Ah, bah si, je peux. Ah bon. Bon, d'accord. Je pensais pas que je pouvais. Mais j'aurais bien voulu des talents plutôt que ça, là. Ça serait bien que j'utilise aussi le truc de tir, moi. Attends. C'était... Bravo. Pas du tout ça que je veux. Ah oui, c'est là qu'il faut RT. 256 balles, je pense pas l'utiliser en fait.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. I hope he'll agree to help us enter the heart of the mountain. All that remains is to find a way to get in.
D'accord. Là, faut déposer quelque chose, non?
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
Ah. Ah.
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? How can we learn which plant seed is required?
Vinbar was distant. He spoke little. Only one person shared both his love and his secrets.
You are right. We need to find this Sarah. The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Non. Voilà. Ah. Mais non. Pourquoi tu me fais faire...
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
If she came by here after having locked us up in the grotto, she would have warned them we were coming. So even if they know where she's gone, they won't tell us a thing.
My child, we have a more urgent task at hand than to find that woman. Your cousin is still reported missing and must be in great danger.
Yes, that's true. We must find Constantine. The High King can wait.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Onegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here. The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katasak. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks. This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. But there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them. A crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight. But a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks. More tracks. Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
No signs of an explosion. Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else? New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them? There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here. The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasak. These vials look familiar. Katasak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up. These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here? I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again? I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, these men come from a nearby camp. An old outpost of the Alliance taken over by the Coin Guard. They could well have decided to finish what they had planned in New Serene. Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad, the beasts.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katasak may have returned there. His Voglendyke might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasak is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That is true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
attention. est reparti.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
De Sardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. I am Captain Idris, of the Coin Guard. I am the ranking officer in charge of this outpost. What can I do for you, milady?
Alors attends. Le temps que je te réponde. Que la webcam. Oula, oula, oula. Est-ce que je continue à regarder la webcam parce que... Dans les couleurs, c'est pas assez de lumière sur moi là. Et puis là, je suis carrément dans le noir. Le soleil qui tape chez moi. Là. Ça arrange pas. C'est pas génial. Hein. Ah, désolé pour la qualité de la webcam. On n'est pas en couleur, déjà que d'habitude.
I am looking for
Pas génial.
Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually...
Explain yourself, Captain.
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attack yesterday. We heard screams and saw some...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own...
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me...
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me? I understand what you're feeling. The pain of seeing your men fall one after the other. The feeling of being abandoned by your leaders. The anger. But if you know anything, speak. My cousin is not one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, Excellency. I haven't stepped a foot outside camp.
I can see how difficult you're... I'm certain you haven't been... I cannot solve all of your problems.
A little gold would certainly improve. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor. Excellent.
He wasn't able to say a word. Our nurse sits with him, but his wounds are extreme.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can't take it anymore. Anything else?
Non.
I need to be going.
Ah mince.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Ah, attends.
Good day, Captain.
Excellency. At your service.
Concerning the young man that's...
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin... This boy... Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very...
Voilà. Est-ce que j'aurais fait quelque chose ici? Je pense.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow.
Do you know what type of remedy?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals...
I see. Give me the recipe.
Thank you.
Ok, alors obtenir. Je vais pouvoir aller la fabriquer.
Were you able to concoct the...
Yes, I...
Give it to me. There. We must wait and be patient.
Will he make it?
I hope so.
And if he survives?
Come back tomorrow at the same...
Very well.
See you soon.
Ok. Attends que le sang me sauve. 24 heures. C'est quoi ça? Ah non, c'est la même chose. C'est deux endroits différents, mais pour le même truc. Ouais, c'est ça. Là pour attendre. Ah, par contre, il va falloir que j'aille jusqu'à là pour attendre. Moi, s'il n'y a pas de bouton ici, attendre en fait. Dans 7 heures. Ok. Dommage que je peux pas me TP directement ce que... Bah non. Campement, tu peux... Le camp du campement il est à 15 km.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during...
I will try. They're not really... We were posted up on the peak to follow, and we heard sounds of fighting not far. Men were screaming. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect you.
Constantin Catus...
Dozens of wild animals that seemed completely irrelevant.
Flames?
I don't know.
Oh, d'accord, j'ai pas eu
I didn't see everything, but I thought I saw another islander.
Grand, c'est lui qui a pris le garçon
There
malade.
was practically no one left on the battlefield. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I dragged myself here.
I'm going to have to go and find these...
You shouldn't do that.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still...
Yes. I'll have a word with...
Ok, interroger... Ah oui, N. D'accord. Donc, c'était l'un ou l'autre, d'accord.
Excellency, I was told... Thank you.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the...
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able... He and his company heard sounds of the attack. My cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals. A strange sorcerer controlled them.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought...
Don't apologize. I know where...
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good... Thank you again.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same.
Ok. Donc, si on faisait la quête de... Ça. D'abord, allons voir c'est... Ah. Toujours pas d'attribut, hein. 25. Prochain level. Ouais. Plusieurs arcs narratifs en parallèle. Voilà. Hop. Et c'est où? Par là sur... Ah oui, d'accord. D'abord par là sur...
Karans, I want to understand this story about the promise made to the priests. I am certain that they lied. You understand the Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of course. Let's go.
J'ai des choses à vendre. Vendre. Normalement non. Tant que j'ai pas artisanat. Merde. Non, attends. Ah, rien, de toute façon, je peux rien faire. Hein. Tant que j'ai pas agilité, machin et tout ça en plus. Bloqué. Non.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea.
Allons voir cette pierre. Elle est où cette pierre? Bien sûr, ils l'ont foutu à l'autre bout de la map, non? Non, elle est où? Ah bah oui, tiens. Peut-être. Attends.
At all on Almanau, do you see anything you would like to...
Ouais, un nom consacré. Je peux pas le perdre pareil. Demandez-tu que je peux pas porter donc. Ouais.
If you want to trade again, you know where to find me.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise, tell them to...
Ok, donc... Et... Bah tiens, il est à 500 mètres, bah 500 km. Bah tiens. Attends. Attends, le feu, il est...
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Bah tiens, comme par hasard, regarde. Ou être détruit.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted, engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
It's as if someone wanted to meticulously destroy everything in this workshop.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigado and we'll find out.
Non, la pierre pour se TP. Oui.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Et bon. Voilà. Ah non, bah, l'endroit où je suis pas allé encore. non, c'était peut-être de l'autre côté en fait. Lol. Je vais trop vite. Ça devait être de l'autre côté pour descendre là. Et maintenant, vu que je suis descendu là et que je peux pas remonter, bravo. Un petit renard, t'inquiète pas. Voilà. Alors, se trompe pas cette fois-ci. Là, faut que je longe à droite en fait. Ça, les munitions, j'en ai 3 tonnes. Hein. Entrer sur titre de grâce à un donjon. Il s'appelle donjon. Non, là c'est pas là.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to see...
So you are a kind of cleric?
Do you want to know anything?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly...
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. And now that she is no longer with us...
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared...
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give...
No, Donegad.
I do Renaikse only bring us trouble, and you, I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten.
Ah ouais, mais je peux pas là. 2.
In that case, maybe we should tell the priests about your hideout. How about that?
Why would you do that? They would kill me.
I cannot believe you would say that.
This man's hatred of the settlers has made him blind. That he'd rather let his village fall into their hands than help us. He leaves me no choice.
Here, take this damned bark and leave me alone. Leave!
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iseult.
Alors, attends. Non, elle est encore aimable, c'est juste pas fort, ok. Attends, on va sauvegarder juste là.
Siora, Asir, Vertir to Madiseld. What do you want?
Iseult, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us. I think it's high time they left, don't you? I think so too. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
Petrus, could you try to reason with them?
My brothers and sisters, you have tried to convert this village in a deceitful manner, but your attempt has failed. It's time for you to recognize your defeat and leave this place with dignity.
Father, do you really think that...
Come on. We cannot disobey a bishop, sister. We'd better leave now.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Ah bah ça... J'ai déjà mis Cal, donc ça va pas plus loin.
Karans, do you need something?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
Je dis qu'elle aurait pu faire ce pôle.
I understand. However, couldn't she have renounced it in hope of protecting her daughters?
Perhaps. But she knew us just as well as we knew her. And she knew that we'd rather die in battle than renounce our
Bien sûr, la
beliefs.
caméra, elle est bien placée.
Anything else?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
Qu'on est heureuse.
What kind of child were you?
I suppose I was very curious and studious. I loved when our father taught me the name of some plants and how they could be used.
Then you haven't changed. Isn't it out of the same curiosity that you chose to follow me?
At first, perhaps. But the more I know you, the more I find other reasons to stay with you. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died bad. This memory is still painful.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Plus tard, là, surtout t'es juste à côté. Donc. La voix des morts, c'est ça. Ok, donc. On partait essayer de faire ça là. Attends. Non. C'est plutôt celle-là, les marches rocheuses. Ah oui, gauche. Non.
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
If she came by here after having locked us up in the grotto, she would have warned them we were coming. So even if they know where she's gone, they won't tell us a thing.
My child, we have a more urgent task at hand than to find that woman. Your cousin is still reported missing and must be in great danger.
C'est la même chose que tout à l'heure.
Yes, that's true. We must find Constantine. The High King can wait.
D'accord. En fait, le jeu nous oblige plus ou moins à continuer à tuer ça en fait. Bon, ben moi je vais sauvegarder là. Et puis on verra ça la suite mercredi. Je pense. Et ben sur ce, je vais remercier les personnes qui seraient passées en direct ou en replay. Et je vous donne rendez-vous au prochain live qui sera sur Death Stranding. Merci à tous et à bientôt pour la suite. Au revoir.